What's good, y'all? It's your boy. Um, I just wanted to come on here. I know I haven't posted at all in a while, and I'm here to tell you why. I just been going I just got a lot going on lately. And honestly, I'm just gonna say it right now, like everybody who knows me in real life, like it may seem like I'm doing all good and shit, but like I'm not. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like right now, like I'm at a really low point, and I just want to speak on that, because like life right now, like it just feels like everything's being thrown at me, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's really hard. That's really it. It's really hard. And like I don't want to like I'm thinking of taking a little break from the videos, like not too long. But like man, like just every time I feel like everything's getting better, it just feels like another thing's thrown at me over and over again, and just it keeps on repeating. And like I've been in situations like this before, and I just want to speak on everybody else that's having problems right now. And we all go through struggles. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody goes through their whole life like a breeze. Everybody has their own problems. Even if you think is little, maybe to other people, like your problem could be really big and you don't even realize. It's just like, and also everybody takes everything differently, you know what I'm saying? And just like, you know, it's everybody takes everything different, and everybody shares their emotions differently. And sometimes it's hard for people to share their emotions with me. Like whenever I get in situations like this, I tend to push people away, you know what I'm saying? And like I know it's not a good thing, but like I always feel like I need to do focus on my problems on my own, and I'm all alone on this. But lately I've learned, like, people around me, people really love you, man. Not even just in my situation. If you're going through there's people there that love you. People care for you, and people will listen to you. They'll listen to what you have to say, and they'll give you advice. They'll help you out. If they're in a better spot in their life than you are right now, they'll help you out. And even if not, you guys could share what's going on. Like it's always good to have someone there with you, like to help you through the struggle, because nobody's alone on this. Like before, I used to always think that it was just me. I can't ask anybody for help. But like there's other people out there struggling, man. And I know I'm not alone on this. So just always reach out for help if you ever need it. Okay? And like I'm not trying to bring religion into this, but I'm very religious, and I just want to speak on it. And it's just like when you feel like you're all alone and you have no one to turn to God. When I was at the lowest point of my life, the first thing I did was give a prayer to God, because like I know this is crazy, like, to share it to everyone, because like I don't know if everybody knows, but like before, I used to have a really bad smoking problem. Like I'd smoke a lot. But like one day I was caught smoking, and I got in big trouble. And at that point on, I wanted to change myself, and the first thing I did was put everything down, and I looked to God, and I looked to God for help. I asked God, please God, give me the lessons I need to learn to become a better person in life. And like it was a tough time. Like I remember my dad getting home that day, like fucking he bashed my ass in No Diddy, bro. But like it was hard, bro. And like it took me a while. Like it took a while for my dad to get my dad's trust back. And it's understandable, bro, because like I was doing stuff like that behind his back. And like it feels so hard when someone that close to you can't trust you anymore. And it's like yeah, I put this on myself, but like, it still hurts, man. Like, it's enough of that. But like, like in every situation you're in, God's always there. Every situation I've been in, God's always been there for me. When I first moved away, had nobody, I was all alone. I was living in an apartment by myself. I barely get to see my mom. And all I could do is just, like, I didn't have any, like, really any friends at the time. I was still, like, just confused. And I asked God for guidance. And, I'm where I am right now. I have a lot of friends. I'm in the gym. I'm working on myself. But right now, I just really need God's help. And I feel like a lot of people out there need help as well, because a lot of people are going through the same struggles as I am. And, I'm just having a really hard time. But, I just, what was I gonna say? Yeah, before, like a couple months ago, I was really confused on like what I'm doing, So I asked God, and I prayed, and I asked Him to like give me what I need to become the better version of myself I am now. Well, no, I'm not now, but like to become a better version of myself. And everything that's happening to me right now, I think it's just part of God's plan. It's part of His lessons. And even though like it hurts, it hurts bad, bro, but like maybe I need this. Maybe I need this to become better, to become, to reach my full potential. For the time being, it's gonna hurt. Everything hurts, Nothing in your life is gonna come easy. You gotta feel pain at some point. You gotta feel the hurt. But in the end, you're gonna look back at it and you're gonna be like, damn, it wasn't really that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just, in the moment, it feels like it's the end of the world. But by the end, it's just, damn, bro, I was overreacting. But I mean, I hope things get better. Not just for me, but for y'all too. Cause like, I know everybody's life isn't perfect right now. Well, maybe people are enjoying their life, but I really doubt that everybody's life is like perfection right now. Cause winter's coming up. I know everybody gets a little sad during the winter, but yeah, just to sum everything up, nobody here is alone on this earth. Nobody on this earth is alone, because you have people around you that love you, and you have God that loves you. And just, everybody keep working. Not even just work on yourself. Sometimes you have to put yourself first before you help anybody else. Because if you're helping other people but you're not completely there yourself, like, what are you doing? Because how are you supposed to help people when you're suffering at the same time they are? Just help yourself first. Get yourself in a good spot, and then you could help people. But make sure put yourself first, because in the end, it's just you and God. That's all. Like, that's every time something bad happens to me, I realize it's just me and God, and that connection with me and God will never separate, because that's all I have in the end. And like, it's just a hard time, man. And I just hope for everybody for the best. And I will be taking a break from videos. I have winter track coming up. Maybe next video I'll post like workout or something at like SLU. But for right now, I'm just gonna take a little break. because I need it right now. I hope everybody understands. But I really appreciate everybody watching the videos and, just supporting me, man. It helps a lot. And, I'm really hoping to hit at least 100 subs by the end of the summer. But, yeah, everybody just keep working on yourselves. Stay safe. And just, I hope everybody for the best. Because not everybody's in the best state right now. Cause and check up on your friends, man. You don't know what everybody's going through right now. So check up on them, make sure they're all good. Okay? And yeah. But thanks everybody for listening. I just had to get that out, let everybody know. But yeah. I hope all y'all have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. But yeah. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good one.